Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. I have a great update for you today. Normally on Market Update, one of the things we talk about is the sale price of a home, what's going on with the market. But there's a very interesting statistic that gets overlooked, so we're going to talk about today. First of all, if you hear noises in the office, please excuse that. This is a busy real estate office, people selling properties and consulting with clients, so you're going to hear other people talking. But so I went and pulled the last 30 days of sales data in the Las Vegas real estate market. And what we have we had about 3,700 sales. Okay, this is over the last 30 days, 3,700 sales. So instead of breaking them down by like how many REOs, how many short sales, how many fair markets, what I did was I broke them down by financing type, meaning how did people pay for these. There's four big ways to finance in most markets. It's either conventional loan, an FHA loan, a VA loan, or cash. Then you always have one or two that got financed through some renovation financing or something weird, but we're just going to stick with those because that was, for the 3,700 it made up. So the number one winner for most ways of financing is probably surprising, and it's probably surprising that it was number one in the amount, and that was actually cash. So cash was 51% of all 3,700 sales were cash sales, which is pretty crazy. And you can bet that most of those cash sales were in investors, and most of them were at the bottom end too. Basically, if you're down in the 140 and below range, it's predominantly that's where the cash sales were. The number two, surprisingly, this is probably going to surprise you. If you're a home buyer out there, you're probably thinking, you know, FHA is just so popular, but it was not FHA. It's conventional. 23%. 23% of all loans, or of all properties. So almost a quarter of them were done with conventional financing, which means people are putting 20% down. So these two numbers here tell me that people have got money to buy houses. Because, you know, years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, most people were putting nothing down, and then some people would put a little bit down. Or, you know, at the most they would put some conventional. Almost no one was paying cash in 2004, 5, and 6 for a home. So this tells me people have cash. Then we have FHA, surprisingly, only 21% of all sales last month. That's only about a fifth. That's not very much. To think this is extremely popular, easy to qualify for a program, only 3% down. You would think everyone would want to buy it using this, but apparently these people are winning. They're the ones getting their offers submitted and accepted. And then finally, VA was only 5%. VA was 5%. Another super popular one, basically nothing down. You have to be a veteran to qualify for it. So anyway, this is the update I wanted to go through and just show you the financing types. Where you're going to see this is similar real estate markets, like in the Phoenix market, probably in places like Florida, probably in Detroit, any place where the values are like about similar to where they are, and where there's a really good return. And if you look back and if you check some of the other videos I did where I talked about investors and the cap rates that they're getting, you'll see why so many people are just coming in with cash and taking it out of the stock market, out of their CDs, and putting it into a real estate asset, because it does make sense at this point. So anyway, that was the update for today. I hope you found that informative. Hope you can use it to, you know, make some money for yourself and make good investment choices. Anyway, that's my update, and I hope to see you on another video. Thanks a lot.